I was about to break something. I was definitely about to break something. Let me turn on here. Hey y'all. Mm-mm. How y'all been on this Sunday evening? Hey, hey y'all. What y'all doing? I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I did not come on here to teach. So before y'all say what we studying, absolutely nothing. I just came on here to check and see what y'all was doing. That's it. Okay, good job. Ugh, I did not come on here to teach. That's not what I came to do. So don't be asking me to. I don't know. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Hey, babies. I've been chilling. I got all my little books out in the middle of the floor. It's real good. So I've been trying to study and just get my mind back focused to be reading because I've been doing a lot of this and I need to get back to doing that. I'm doing good. I am doing really, really good. hmm Laying down about to order light up sandals for my friend. Not light up sandals. So I already know how y'all do in this community. That's funny because I've been wearing them all day too. That's hilarious. I've had them on, and they like now I got a pair in the kitchen and a pair on the side of my bed. So when I go in the kitchen, I don't gotta walk in there without no shoes on. They sit right by the thing. You got yours? Ain't they comfortable? I didn't even know you was live, Tone. I was in there studying, and I said I'm gonna take a break for a minute and come in. I did not mean to do that, honey. I have not really. I mean, I got on to check a couple things, but I've been trying to stay off. It's tithing biblical. Y'all got to stop getting shaken by all of this stuff. Remember, the number one ruling spirit in this world is deception. And if y'all haven't paid attention, everything that has been universal law. Now, let me tell you this: there are people that are say it's not spiritual to tithe, right? But then they'll talk about volunteering their time and all of that stuff. You tithe what you want to get back. No, I'm not tired at all. Might be my last. I'm not tired. I feel good actually. But and that's not nice to say, Miss Idol. If I love you, but I'm not tired. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm relaxed. Maybe because of my own. I love y'all. Okay, definitely will. Hey, so I'm not on here to teach nothing, but it's crazy because people will say, you don't have to do this, and it says at the end times people was gonna be making up their own laws um about what was right, and they said that they was gonna say what was right was wrong and what was wrong is right, and I'll be damned if that ain't what's going on in our world today. The first thing anything tells you is you don't have to follow the laws of nothing, and that was the Old Testament, and this is this and that is that and blah blah blah. You know what? People gonna believe and they gonna do what they want to do. I have lived an okay life and seen pretty much everything I want, and I really haven't had a to work in over 20 years. So you do the math. You don't have to tithe nothing. I'm gonna do what he say, and then what I want shows up. So I don't know. Take it or leave it. He said to those that have an ear to hear, he ain't about to argue with you. If you want to miss out on blessings, then miss out on your blessings. That's how I look at that. Cause honey, I've been over 20 years, and every cent that hit my hand, I'm doing what I need to do with it. And it didn't matter if I had a job or not, car, whatever. Whatever I said I wanted was gonna show up at my doorstep, and I didn't have to ask nobody. It'd just be there. So, I mean, if you want to let them talk you out of whatever, then you do that. But I didn't learn the secret, and thank you so much. Somebody in our Miss Rena made this for me. Um, so y'all do what y'all want to do. Like you listen, this ain't church. This is social media. And I be telling people, I'm not trying to control nobody. You do what you want to do. I'm gonna put it out there, and you all right. You good. You good, Miss Ida. Um, I'm just real relaxed. I I'm chilling. Like I told y'all, the first month of the year is reflection for me. So I'm probably not gonna be super hype and stuff because I'm reflecting. I went through about almost 18 months of transition. So I'm reflecting. I'm not in a rush for nothing. I don't always got to be on 10. And it's been a lot going on in my own personal life. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm staying on track, and I'm always going to check myself, and I'm going to get in God's face and not hardly talk to nobody because I like talking to him because he tells me secrets. And so with that, in order to talk to him, I can't be on here running my mouth to y'all because I want him to keep revealing things to me. So this is not more important than my relationship with God. I love y'all. But at the end of the day, when I stand in judgment, I'm going to have to stand there for myself. And none of y'all ain't going to be there. So I can't get lost in this and forget. And forget. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Because when I didn't have nobody, he was there. So yeah, that's why. And it's people like, oh, they be doing too much. Well, maybe you ain't never been in the situations I've been in, but I can't put nothing else. And I'm human, and I fail, and I go through things, and I get frustrated, and I go through every emotion everybody else go through. But I've learned it's not worth it. And I'm not gonna say that I haven't messed up or whatever, but just to be going out to do stuff just because I can get away with it, that gets old. It gets old. You know what I'm saying? You get to a point where you want to actually please God and not always be testing his limits. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you mature enough to get to the point where you like, I could do this, but God has been so good to me, like, I'd rather not. Because I don't know what I'm blocking by doing this, whatever this is. And we don't fail. He said, just get back up. Don't keep falling. You know what I'm saying? So with that, this first part of the year, I want to reflect on all the things that he did last year, all the miracles that he did for me, all the times I prayed and whatever I needed, it showed up, or things I just thought about and they were already on their way. How did the candy show up? I didn't want it until today. And I go to my box, and the candy that I was thinking I was going to buy, that somebody else sent to me 3 days ago, God already knew that I was going to want the candy on the day that I was going to the box. So he had the candy at the box waiting on me. The very candy I said I wanted. Then the next time I was like, I don't want no chocolate. I want some fruity candy. Boom. Well, it showed up. The fruity candy on the day that I wanted it. And somebody had sent it 2, 3 days, 4 days before that. I don't even know. So why would I trade that in for something that ain't real? Yeah. Who believes that God has a gift for you every day? Who believes that? More than one. Y'all, I messed this lash up when I was in the tub. I already know what it is. It's coming up. Okay. Did you know you can ask for that every day? Yep, it's my lash. It's coming off. That's what that is. I was in the tub and sweated it right on off. It's all right. Okay. That's why you don't have to be envious or angry that anybody else is getting anything. Most times, if you don't have whatever you ask for, either you asking with the wrong intentions or you just didn't ask because you don't feel like you deserve it and it's not what you feel. hmm And when people see that you ask for stuff and it shows up, they'll start to get a little irritated with you. Well, then ask for your own stuff. You don't know the secret. Don't get mad at me because the stuff be showing up. Learn. Learn the secret that you don't have to be envious, jealous, talking about who don't deserve nothing and all of this. You won't be worried about it because you'll just be trying to open your packages and you'll be happy about receiving whatever he got for you. See, when you take your eyes off of other people and get your relationship with God, baby, you do not care who think they save or who think they don't. You will not care. You be like, okay, moving on. I don't got time for that. Because I don't want to get wrapped up in your mess because you ain't figured out the secret. So you're going to try to make me feel miserable. No, get away from me so I can dream up some more stuff I want him to send to me. Because he said if I can dream it, he can do it. So while I'm fussing and fooling with you for, and all you going to say is that it can't happen, I stay away from them kind of people. If you a person that'll say what can't happen, I got to get away from you. Because every time I turn around, you're going to be talking about what can't happen. I don't hang around with people that's always talking about, I'm serious. I do not hang out with people that's always talking about what can't happen or what ain't going to happen or, oh, you didn't kill them before it started. Let me get away from you. Because, honey, everything I done dreamed up, he done brought my way. So I know not to stick. I got to steer clear of you. Right. I can't and all that old stuff. Oh, no. Why can't you? Why can't you do it? Because you told yourself you can't. That's crazy. I'm not getting ready to speak that over my life, y'all. Y'all see, I'll be like, I think I'm going to try to do something new. I don't know. I want to learn how to do something else. I don't want no parts of it. What do I tell people who say they are God? Nothing. You don't have to say nothing to those people because guess what? Look, I got half an eyebrow on. Just crazy. You don't have to say nothing because God gonna show them that they not. No, I don't know how to crochet anything. I used to know how to crochet a little bit. You don't have to say nothing, honey. Because God will show them that they are not. He's going to put them in a situation where the only way they're going to get out of it is to cry out to him. And if they don't, and if their heart is that stubborn, then it's probably going to get a little tight. Yeah. Yep, I don't deal with negative people. Like I tell you, if my friends, cousins, mama, daddy, it don't matter. If you call me and the conversation starts out good and by the end of it it's negative, like towards the 7 to 15, 20 mark, it starts going to you talking about other people and all of this, I'm gonna make an exit off of the phone very quickly. I'm gonna quickly say what you about to do in any pause that I get, and I'm getting off. hmm I'm not about to waste my time with that. You just want to be talking. You ain't even got no meaning in your words. You just want to be saying something. You want somebody listening. You're not about to waste my time. Do a video about it. That way you don't got to keep repeating it. You can move on to something else, but if you want to remember, go back and watch the video. That way everybody else don't got to hear it 1,000 times. How about that? hmm So, yeah, I messed up on this one. Late, not too bad. That's gray and not white. Just so you know, it's not. It's gray. I don't know if you can see them or not. I need to put. You should have asked. Told me to put some lotion on first. I love y'all too. No, I haven't. I haven't given the. I'm not gonna give the answers. I'm not gonna give the answers. I haven't even finished sending out the things yet because I'm taking a break, y'all. They gonna get out in a minute. I'm tired. I worked really, really hard for the last 10 months, and I'm chilling this month. I'm not joking. I'm gonna send them out, but in my own time. I'm not being rushed to do nothing this month. Absolutely anything. I love y'all, but I've given a lot of time this year, and I'm chilling. I'll get to it when I get to it. That's it. I pray for y'all every day, y'all. Yes. I'm not gonna give the answers once all the things is out. No, it's the same game. It's still going because I only sent out about like 10 or 15 prizes. But it was Christmas, then it was New Year's, and then, like I said, I've had some other stuff going on in my life. So I'm chilling. I'm not gonna overwork myself and stress myself out. It's just gonna be what it's gonna be right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it because it's not just TikTok. I have a whole nother life outside of TikTok to get YouTube, but I counsel, like I said, I counsel other people. And I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Sometimes this gets to be a lot because we do hear a lot of prayer requests and it be a lot of stuff going on here every day. And you got to think about it to see maybe 30 people's, family members have died, and then maybe 5 people got a diagnosis, and then, it's always something on here. So that can be a lot for one person. You got to think if we do 7 days, 2 classes a day, and every class is, and then that's not counting the emails and all of that. So yeah, no, I love y'all, but I can't. I still have to be able to be alert and not so weighed down that I can't be who I need to be for my children, for my grandchildren, for my friends outside of TikTok and things like that. So I'm not gonna just run myself into the ground. I'm gonna take my time because I'm an introvert, and once I start to feel out of whack, I gotta pull myself back in. So that's why I've been chilling. And I got a lot of stuff done, just stuff I wanted to do. Not work, not TikTok, not answering emails, not none of that stuff. Stuff I wanted to do. Like put my books out in the middle of my floor and get my sticky tabs and do what I wanted to do. I got a chance to tie dye my babies stuff they wanted and print out some pictures to iron on, and you know what I'm saying? So I gotta take some time for myself because I start getting too grouchy, and that's because I'm overstimulated. That's it. I know exactly what it is, and I'm not gonna keep myself overstimulated because that's how you get irritated and be mad all the time. And I'm not about to do that. I work too hard to get the peace that I have, and it will not be taken away by anything or anyone. I promise you, I'm not gonna do it. So I've been listening to music, writing in my journal, just taking my time, slowing down, looking. I came in here and just sat on the floor and looked at all my books, looked at the shelf because I really haven't even had time to enjoy it. Normally, I have a lot of time with my stuff, and I ain't been able to just look at the shelf and take pictures and admire the new things that I have because it's just been go 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 every day. So I am taking January to just put my heels in the ground and slow down for a minute and enjoy it. My grandkids then flew by. My grandson won. My granddaughter about to be one. Like it's a lot of stuff that just was quick. You know what I mean? And in a few days, I'll be separated from my ex-husband for a year and a half, and it's coming up on my 2 year mark of being divorced. So I'm still transitioning through a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff happened to me in the last year and a half. So it'll be 2 years. Excuse me, it'll be 2 years in like 10 days or something like that that I've been separated. And then, yeah, and then 2 years divorced. And yeah, so I'm still going through, transition. Like I don't miss being married to him, but just being, without my kids, they all grown and got their lives, and I'm here. And so it's a lot of stuff that I'm transitioning from too. And I don't mind helping everybody, but I can't overwhelm myself to where I can't handle or be able to, interact with my children because I'm frustrated or irritated or whatever. So I have to remember that this cannot take over my normal life. Right. So I'm always gonna get my time though. I do not care about being excluded or I'll put out and don't answer my phone, don't answer nothing. I do not care about none of that. I will turn all of these ringers off and just have my music playing for 2 days straight. I'm telling you, I'm a real introvert. I can't. Yeah. So, and I think that's why a lot of people are angry. And this is just me, but I feel like a lot of people are frustrated and short tempered because they don't spend enough time alone. They're overstimulated. I believe our society, whether it be through the internet, TV, music, the hustle and bustle of moving, and I feel like people are overstimulated. And that's why there's all these people with these super short fuses. You know what I mean? Always on edge, always on 10, 0 to 100. Like, I gotta pull back. That's too much for me. The aggression, and you don't live long when you deal with stuff like that. And I don't know. I just don't want to be. That's why I don't miss being outside. It's too peoply out there. I do not miss going to the mall. I don't miss being in Target, Walmart. I don't miss being in none of them stores. There's too many interactions. It's just like, because people, like, you used to enjoy going to the store. You used to enjoy being at the mall and people watching. And now it's just chaos every time people step outside. And that's too much. I'm just trying to go get a sandwich. You know what I mean? Why is the police and this and that? And people can't even live just a normal life anymore without being harassed and you know what I mean? Whatever it is. Just people don't mind their business. They so unhappy in their lives that they have to make other people miserable. And I don't desire to be around that. You can't go on vacation with your friends no more. You might not come back alive. I mean, like, what is the world coming to? It's not safe. Think about that. It's people that will invite you out to make fun of you. That's what the world has come to now. So nothing is genuine. Nothing. Not even somebody inviting you to go out and have a good time is genuine. That's scary. Gotta be worried about your friends trying to traffic you and make some money. Like, you want to bag that bag that you will endanger your friend and put them in a situation that they will never, ever, ever forget if they even ever come back from it. Also, you can go buy a fake bag to impress some people that you don't even know. I do not desire to be in that rat race, y'all. People are literally selling their souls for material things, and it's very scary. It's sad. That is sad. It is. I don't want no parts of it. There's no value placed on life. You right about that. And that's why I don't put my life in nobody's hands, but I don't trust nobody. You hear me? I do not trust nobody. Not like that. It's too many people that are envious of people. And that's why I said, like, I think that's why God be so mad. Because you do not have to envy nobody. He will give you whatever you want. As long as you want him more than you want the things. But when the things are more important than him, then you have to resort to all these crazy situations and all of that to try to get whatever you're looking for, when the easier way is just stay in his face And you ain't gotta worry about that. He gonna bring it to you. Before you can even ask for it, he gonna bring it to you. So I choose the latter. I'ma just wait. If I don't need it now, maybe it's the reason I don't need it right now. I ain't tripping. I'm not about to be grimy and slimy and treacherous to go get nothing that could possibly. I might have. I don't know if I did or not. But yeah, it's there's no morals. There's no nothing right now. People just do whatever they want to do. It ain't no morals, no nothing. Yep. And if God don't want you to have it right now, then don't have it right now because He knows later, right? Like right before the housing crash, what was it, like 2008 or something like that? It was people that was buying houses or whatever. Well, they was buying them like 2005, 2006, 2007. And I kept telling a couple of my buddies, like, you might not want to do that because something's getting ready to happen. They letting people get them houses too easy. And then was it 2008 when the market crashed? And everybody was like upside down in their houses and all of that. Paid, you know what I'm saying? 350,000 or whatever, and then their house was only worth like 150,000, $120,000. But they still owe this $350,000 mortgage. In Phoenix, they was putting up $500,000 houses in the hood. I remember people was getting 500 on the south side. They tore down all them houses off of like 16th Street, 24th Street, and Broadway, cleaned that area up, pushed them old people out of their homes, and put them $500,000 homes and $275,000, $350,000 homes over there. And then the housing market crashed right after that. South Mountain, yep. Put all them houses right there on like 24th and Broadway and what was that? Baseline and all of that. Yep. And then all them people was upside down in their mortgages over there. That was crazy. Yep. Oh, I used to love that Chinese food place right there. I don't know what it was. Was it 24th Street something? What was that little chicken place that used to be over there ran by the Asian people? You got to stand outside and get your stuff because you might get robbed over there. You remember the name of that place? Was it on 24th Street and Broadway? I think it was a green building or something. You remember? You might be too young for that. I don't know. I can't think of what it was. Young's. I think it was called Young's. I think it was called Young's. I think that's what it was called, like Young's Chicken or something. It used to be fire. Hey, used to be able to get like 8 chicken wings for like $4. Yes, I think it was like Young's Chicken or something. Mm-hmm. That was good times. I used to go to the Juneteenth celebration at in Cano. Is that in Cano? Not in Cano. What's that park on 75th? And 75th and is that not McDowell, but it's that street. I don't know. 75th and something. What is the name of that park over there? 75th and like not McDowell, but Thomas or something. Thomas. Mm-hmm. Yes, Lord. Phoenix was my oyster, honey. I used to have a ball. Do you hear me? Mm-mm-mm. Oh, yes. They got my toes wiggling. Y'all hear him popping? I had a good time. I wouldn't trust it now, though. It's scary out there now. Mm-hmm. That's it. I had me a good time. Sure did. I kicked it. I was all over Arizona. What you mean? Let's go. Where we going? I'm ready. Sure did. All my kids was born in Arizona. Every last one of them. They are Arizonians, or whatever you want to call it. What would I need collagen for? I used to be all over there too. It ain't too many places in AZ I didn't go. Pine Top. I used to be all over there. Everywhere. Going to the cabins and well, yes. Mm-hmm. That was good times. Mm-hmm. Kyrene and all of that. That was my toes popping, so I was having a good memory, so my toes was wiggly. That's what happens. I don't care about these bone pop. I don't need no collagen. Mm-mm. I don't want all them supplements. I don't take nothing but air. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. They trying to kill us, Tony. We've been studying on medicine now. I told y'all, listen, I'm getting old, and I'm okay with that. Y'all know how many people didn't make it out of the 90s? Those of you that are 30 plus, how many people do you know that didn't make it out of the 90s? Don't be saying that, Tom. How many people we know didn't make it out of the 90s? And then think about how many people didn't make it out of the 2000s. Out of the earth, like 2000 and 2010. And we done made it to 2023. I'm all right with it. I made it through the 80s, the 90s, the 20 to 2010, and now I'm almost at 2030. I'm moving on up there. I'm all right now. I'm all right with it. Shoot, I'm okay with that. You hear me? Mm-mm. I don't want no parts of it. Right. Mm-mm. It's a lot of people hell that didn't make it through 19 the end of 19 to 2023. It's a real thing, y'all. We have got to be grateful. That's why I can't sit around and complain about what I ain't got, because what if God just come snatch the breath out of me? You don't know when it's going to happen. You don't want him to come snatch the breath and you complaining. Let me find something to be thankful for every day. Did anybody go get that journal that I posted on there? Did y'all see it? Did y'all look at it? The women's and the men's journals that I put up there on the Amazon thing. Y'all didn't go look at them? Well, for those of you that keep asking me how you start journaling, it I talked about it the other day. Excuse me. Okay, so in my Amazon storefront thing, in the devotionals, everybody kept asking me about how to journal and all of that kind of stuff. So I found a men's journal and a women's journal that actually go along with what we already doing already. There's a place for you to say thank you first, and then there's a thing for you to say what you learned, how do you apply it to your life, so forth and so on. I saw them and I put them on there. So for those of you that want to start journaling and you don't know where to start, it has prompts already on everyone, which I love, because if you tell God thank you first and then you start to tell him what's wrong, it's kind of better because he's already done a lot for you. So, but there's one for men on there too. So if you got sons brothers, brother-in-laws, whatever, dad, whatever, that you want to start journaling. I put them in, and they're not like the same author or anything. They're two completely different authors. But I look through, you know what I'm saying, on there, and I feel like they have a good, let me see. See if I can find them. I put them in the devotional thing in my storefront, in my bio. Because everybody was asking me about journaling, and I'm like, just write. But I know for some people that might be difficult. Right. So please go there and look at them. There's one for the men and one for the women. And they're different. But I think they're going to be, really like, because they have like sections like, what did you learn this week? Like all the things that happened, like, what did you learn this week? Like, what did you have to apply that you read? And you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing to get you in the habit of getting ready to start journaling if you haven't ever really did it, or you don't be knowing what to say or whatever. So I think and then I read through the one for the men's. It's a nice one too, and it has pretty much the same thing. So like where he can write down his stresses and the things he needs God to help him with, and areas that he falls short. And don't men and women, don't go in y'all wives and husbands journals. I don't know if y'all know, but your journal is your person. That's like you talking to God on paper. Don't invade people's journals, y'all. If they got their journal laying there, you let it lay there, and you don't even try to glance by it. If you have to, close it, because you invading that person's privacy. Those are their personal thoughts. And I tell everybody, when you journaling, you writing to God, because it's you in your mind, and He's in your mind. So with that, whenever you're journaling, those are your personal thoughts, and nobody should be able to invade your personal thoughts. That's your conversation with God. But that's why we got invisible ink, because some people don't know how to follow directions. Which is sad, because as an adult, nobody should have to tell you anything more than one time. And if they do, that means you don't respect them at all, and they don't have to have you in their presence if they don't want to, because who want to deal with somebody that don't respect what they say? I know I don't. I'll give you one good chance to do what you're going to do. And it's not that I don't forgive you. I just don't trust you no more. So I will block you from everything in my life. It's not on the website. It's in the devotionals. You got to look in the book list. It's in the devotionals list. You're welcome. The women's is they're both black. I think the women's is black and white. And then it's like late women's prayer journal or something, and then it's a men's prayer journal, blah blah blah. But I think they're gonna be yeah. Definitely gotta, because this is the thing. If you do not get your thoughts out, you can go crazy. When you write, it takes the pressure. And if you start to cry when you write, let the tears drop on those pages. Maybe it's some type of seal. Because God knows what each and every last one of those tears mean when you journal. And if that's the only time that you're able to express without judgment, then you need to get writing. Yep. So I'm gonna let y'all go. I didn't want nothing. You frozen. It probably is. I ain't about to be on here long. I'm about to get off and go back to my research and then get in bed. I just wanted to come on here and see what y'all been doing. It's been about an hour. I'm sure we're gonna have class, but I don't know what time tomorrow. Good night, y'all. I love y'all. About to go back in here and get back to my books. I need to take me a notebook in there. That's what I need to do. I love y'all. Have a good night. Take some time to read something or chill out, listen to some music, detach for a minute. Give your brain a good 3 hours to just stop running. Good night, everybody. I love y'all. Thank you.